Hello. I don't know what to do with my hands.
Hey y'all! Welcome back to Shaw Meets World.
And today is a very special video because today is
Mother's Day!
And we decided to sit down with the two most important women in our lives and we asked them 10 of the same interview questions to see what they thought.
Thanks, Google. Anyway, check out our results.
Oh, this is my mom. She gave birth to all of this. She knew that was coming, like that I was going to say that. But it's the greatest thing that's ever happened to her. And
maybe the light's getting to it.
So today I have my mama here with me for Mother's Day.
Oh.
But you're probably wondering why she has rollers in her hair. So in high school, teenage years, some of you can relate. We have attitudes. So one time my mom was dropping me off at school and we were having a bad morning, an argument about, I don't even know what, probably about grades or about chores or something, you know. But anyway, she dropped me off at school and told me to have a good day, and I was really mad and I slammed the door. Well, you don't do that.
Nope.
So every morning my mom would have her rollers in her hair, drop me off, go to work, and before she got to work she would take them out, you know. But this particular day was a little different because I copped an attitude with her, slammed the door, and my mom said, oh no she didn't. Went and parked the car, and all I hear is my name being yelled across the parking lot at the high school that I went to. And everybody that was being dropped off that morning turned around and looked, and I'm like beet red because I'm like, oh my gosh, like this is not happening. She was still in her rollers. She said, come back here, we're gonna try this again. So I got back in the car, drove around. She said, have a nice day, and I said, thank you, you too. Got out of the car and I did not slam the door again.
Hey. Yep.
So lesson learned.
Yep.
Don't slam your door.
Nope.
Number 1, what's the one thing you would have done differently as a mom?
Whoa, there's a lot of things, but one thing, let's see. I was young when I had y'all, so I would have prayed, and I know God doesn't give us this, but patience, more patience. Yeah, because I was busy all the time, and things had to be done by a certain time, and so we were always rushed because I worked.
Yeah.
So patience.
Probably I wouldn't have changed anything. I did.
Okay, self-righteous. I got it. Why did you choose to be with Dad?
He caught my eye. We dated for a while. His personality is one of the best ones I've ever been around. Always laughing, always sees the good in people. I didn't
So
know.
did you tell him no ever?
First couple of times.
That's me and you.
Oh my gosh, you ask him, it's a different story. He was kind, he was nice. He was a charmer. So,
I've heard you say he was a Casanova,
yeah. Oh yeah. Casanova, all right. Yep.
which is not always a good thing. But he got you.
He sure did. And here we are, 36 years.
Number 3, in what ways do you think I'm like you and not like you?
You're not like me because you have the patience that I didn't have. And you're like me because when you put your mind to do something, you do it.
Yeah, I'd have to agree.
You're like me in the fact that you're stubborn.
Okay, agree to disagree.
Not like me as inquisitive. You don't ask questions about stuff going on around you. An example, When you were in junior high, someone at lunchtime is having a baby. We heard about it from someone else and asked you. I don't know. I don't know who she was.
Having a baby
At
there?
lunchtime there.
Oh.
Yeah.
I don't even know that. Maybe that's why I didn't tell you, because I don't remember that. I wasn't in all circles.
Inquisitive.
Inquisitive, popular, whatever, you know. Which one of us... Oh, okay. Which one of us kids did you like the best? Was it me, or me?
Oh, that's a difficult question there. I guess it was you.
Was there any brother or sister I didn't know about?
No.
Oh, darn. Okay.
First off, how many kids do you have that
Too
you've
many.
given birth to?
Too many. 3.
Okay, so which one of us kids did you like the best?
Oh, there's no way to answer that question. I loved you all in different ways because you were all different. And God made it that way.
Okay. But we know she loves me more. Number 5, is there anything you have always wanted to tell me but never have?
No. I think you and I have a pretty good relationship to where if there's anything I need to say, well, but you know me, I'm pretty outspoken. So.
Yeah, there's things that I don't want to hear, and you're going to hear it.
No, I don't think so. If I wanted to tell you something, I usually tell you. I don't hold back.
Okay. Do you think it's easier or harder to be a mother now than when you were raising our family, raising me?
Oh, I think it's much harder now
Why is that?
because there's so much going on. There's so many activities.
So many activities! Do step class? It's making my head spin how many activities we can do.
And usually, it's very difficult. You have to work. You've got the feeling. I know I had the feeling of guilt.
Because y'all came out such well-behaved kids, and it was with the help of God, it's easier now because y'all are adults, and I guess we did something right because y'all have done well. Pretty proud of my babies.
Number 7, is there anything you regret not having asked your parents?
I guess the one thing is, why couldn't they have made their marriage work for their family?
Do you think things would have been different for you growing up?
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh yeah.
In a good way or a bad way?
Sometimes I wonder.
Yeah.
That was a totally different situation. My parents. I got a lot of input from my parents on how to raise you. I got a lot of input from a lot of people on how to raise you.
What's the best thing I can do for you right now?
Short show interview.
Wrap it up. Anything else?
No, I think you turned out much better than you had a lot of things going against you when you were young with your cancer and with your dad's injury.
Another story I'll tell you later.
But like I said, you had a hard childhood in some ways.
Be who you are. Be who you are. And just finish school. Finish school. Finish school.
Oh, I'm trying. Believe me, my stress level is here. Number 9, is there anything that you wish had been different between us or that you would still like to change?
Maybe to spend more time with you. I mean, because like I said, we're busy working and trying to make the dollar to pay the rent or pay the bills so that y'all could have a roof over your head and just spend time with you. I mean, that's all I yearn for now is being retired, is to spend time with my kids and my grandbaby.
Yeah.
Honestly, don't think so. I wish you hadn't had to go through what you did as a young child with your cancer, but I really don't think anything. I would change anything.
I'm perfect. When did you realize you were no longer a child?
Age 12. My mother and dad divorcing.
Okay.
Mother had no education. I took care of younger brother and sister and started working.
Okay. And an added question. Do you like me better or my wife? Your newest daughter. You don't have to, you can put her down easy. Let her down easily.
But she took you off my hands.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
That was way too young. I can't even tell you. I had lots of responsibilities at a young age. Yeah. So I would say at least by 14, 15. Yeah. Yeah.
Things were different back then.
Big time. Yeah.
And one last question that's not on here, but if you could give a new mom advice, what would it be?
Love your babies all you can and try to spend time with them. Be patient, and that's one of the hard things that we're given is not to have patience, but yep, just love your families.
Be patient with your child. Understand what's happening in their life.
This goes for fathers too, because I
ask
struggle
questions. What's going on?
What's happening?
Right. And hold off any judgment.
And as a last question for you, what advice would you give a new mom?
One, patience, like both of our moms said. But on top of that, just remember that every mom is different and it's okay to mess up. You don't have to be perfect. And as long as you keep improving in life and keep an open relationship with your son or daughter or your kids and ask them questions, get involved in their life, make them feel important, and just remember that you are not alone. Yeah.
Sound advice.
Well, we hope you enjoyed meeting our moms and gaining some awesome words of wisdom from some great women in our life. And I guess that's it for this episode.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you on the next one.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.